Right now, I literally feel like I'm a mother telling her children her parents are getting divorced. Hey guys, it's Clancy, and I don't even know what to say right now. You see the title? No, it's not clickbait. It's true. I am going to be leaving my job at ABC22 FOX45 that I've had for nearly 2 years. It feels so weird to even say because you guys see my videos. I mean, I've taken you like into my job, into my work. You've met all my coworkers. You've met everyone. I mean, I guess not everyone, but you've met a lot of people, and you see that I absolutely love my job. Like, that's not fake. Like, you can't fake the, I don't know, like just the friendships that I've built. Like, obviously that would just be weird if I stuck a camera on someone's face who hated me. Actually, maybe I do, who knows? But you can't fake any of that. And when I wake up every morning, like, I truly look forward to going to work. I mean, you know, there are some mornings where I'm like, oh my gosh, my alarm clock is going off. What? Excuse me, this sucks. I wake up at 2 in the morning. But at the end of the day, you know, I go to work and like, I'm not dreading it. I've had jobs where gosh, like when I worked at Victoria's Secret in retail, I would, on the drive into work, literally just like have this like feeling in my stomach of just like dread, just pure dread. I hated it. And that's not what I experienced at ABC22 FOX45, which has been a dream come true. So for any of you who are new, like, I graduated what did I just say? I graduated college, and I moved down to Dayton, Ohio 3 days later from New York. Never been here before. I didn't know anything about Ohio in general. It was the most random state ever to me, seriously. And I have freaking loved it since. Like, my job has become my life, and I don't mean that in a weird way, in a bad way. Like, it's just like the people I've worked with have become my best friends. I don't know, like, you see how much I love it. So right now you're probably wondering what happened. You know, why are you leaving? First of all, did you get fired? I know a lot of you are probably wondering that. No, I did not get fired, people. Not yet, at least. I guess there's still time for that to happen. So I signed a 2-year contract, and it's just part of working in TV news is just moving up. So you start at the bottom of the totem pole, which I was lucky and blessed to start where I did. So in TV news, I've explained this before, but for those of you who are new, there are markets. So market sizes determines how big it is, like how many people are watching. So market number 1 is New York, because that is the most amount of viewers. And what that also means is that has the most money. More eyeballs is more money. And that translates also to how much the people are making. Like, the anchors in New York are making so much more than, for example, the anchors in Dayton. So TV news, a lot of it is just kind of moving your way up. So I was lucky to start in Dayton, which was market 64, 65, and it goes up to just over 200. But I wasn't even sure if I wanted to leave Dayton, just because that's how much I love my job. The plan always was, okay, you do 2 years here and then you move on to something amazing. But I fell in love with this. At the same time, though, you know, it can be complacent. I want to move to somewhere bigger. I want to see what else is out there. I could have easily signed another 2-year contract, even a 1-year contract. But you know what? Like, I'm ready. I started out in Dayton, Ohio at FOX45, ABC22. Literally knowing nothing. My first live shots, guys, were so bad that I don't even know what to say, and it's because I was nervous. That's literally all it comes down to. I was like too nervous to even speak on camera. These people like taught me, they helped me. Fun fact, I used to be so bad, or at least I thought I was so bad. I mean, I really was, that I would end up working a lot of overtime. I don't know why, but in the beginning, I remember working a lot more overtime than now. You get paid for every hour you're working. I would work so much overtime and just put 0 overtime on my time card because I felt like I was destroying the news station with how terrible I was, and I was too much of a liability as it was, and they shouldn't have to pay any more money on me. That is truly how I felt, and I remember telling this to my mom, like, I'm working all this overtime, but I'm not making any money for it. She was like, you have to put it down, and I was like, no, like, I'm ruining this station. Seriously. So they took me in when I was a little nobody out of college who seriously knew nothing. Seriously, I'm not exaggerating when I say I was terrible. And I learned so much from everyone, and you see how much I love everyone. The decision to like leave was not easy. It should have been easy because this is my first market, and of course you're gonna jump, but it wasn't, just because of how much I love it. With that being said, I do have an exciting announcement that I have accepted a job. Now you're probably thinking, Clancy, where? I'm not saying where yet because nothing is signed. So I verbally accepted last week, and guys, last week was literally crazy for me. Like, things moved so fast. I was not expecting to accept at all. I wasn't expecting to get like an offer on the table. I had a flight already booked to another place to visit. I had an interview with a whole nother, like 2 interviews basically in the books for the following week. And then I just got this like dream offer kind of, and literally could not turn it down. And I'm actually really nervous right now because it's not in writing, and this all happened last week, and I'm like, did they give the job to someone else? I haven't signed anything. So I'm really scared right now, to be quite honest. That's why I'm not telling you where it is. I just don't want to put that out there and like have it not happen, and then it's just, I mean, if things go bad, I guess eventually I will tell you guys what happened, but I don't know if I want to name the actual station. Anyway, see, I'm such a pessimistic person. I'm already thinking that they're gonna not give, I don't know, you just don't know with these things. Anyway, so yeah, I freaking accepted a job. My contract here at ABC22 FOX45 is May 31st. That's when it ends, the end of May. But if I go with this job, I believe I will be starting a lot sooner. I'll be moving a lot sooner. It is all happening way more fast than I ever thought it would. And it's like a part of me feels like I'm not ready, but a part of me knows I am. Part of me is obviously very scared. You walking into a news station, you don't know what to expect. Every news station is different, and I've heard horror stories of people working for these horrible, I don't want to say these horrible news stations, but I guess it's really just news stations full of people who just aren't really good. I mean, they're good at their job, but aren't nice. Listen, we work in an industry that can be very catty, and that's the thing about where I work now. Like, no one, there's literally not one person at my station, guys. And I don't think you understand, like, this is rare, and I know it's rare. There's not one human at my station who is mean, catty. We're all trying to help each other, and like, it is so rare. I literally have like chills thinking about this. I have the best boss ever who literally helped me get my job so much. So some people were saying, I made an announcement that I was likely going to move to a news station and stop working at ABC22 FOX45 after my contract a couple of months ago, and I got a couple of comments from people saying like, why are you, I forget what they said, but like, why are you being so vocal about this? Wouldn't you want to just do this like 2 weeks before your contract ends and like all of this stuff? Like, why are you saying this now? Like, isn't that weird and rude to your boss? And the answer is no. Like, if you're a good employee, like, you'll give your boss a heads up. Like, they need time to find a replacement. If I just kind of did this all last minute, like, oh, by the way, I'm leaving, like, that's not doing anyone a favor. Like, being honest in this business, especially, I mean, obviously in life in general, but in this business especially, is so important. And I feel like from the beginning, I've always tried to be very, very honest just with my boss. I mean, I remember when I was thinking about accepting this job, like, I straight up told him, like, hey, I have a flight booked to Little Rock, Arkansas. I'm considering that news station as well. Just giving you a heads up. It's a very uncomfortable thing to say. A lot of people say you can use that as leverage, like, oh, to get a better offer. I'm not good at negotiating, first of all. I'll be completely honest. Like, I don't like that. I don't want to, like, I never want to put, like, something in someone's face, like, oh, this is what I have. Like, I know you probably should do that, but I just feel very uncomfortable. I felt so uncomfortable telling you about the Little Rock thing, but I did just because I wanted to be honest. And we've had an honest relationship ever since. So I told him, like, right before New Year's that, like, I'm actually probably going to leave. And also the thing about Dayton is, I feel like one of the best parts of Dayton is just how close it is to cool cities around you. You're 50 minutes from Cincinnati, you're an hour and 20 from Columbus, Indianapolis isn't too far. I want to live in a city where it's just like, the city is cool. Like, going out in Dayton isn't really like poppin'. It's just not. And I'm 23 years old, like, I like going out, I like having a good time, and so Dayton, it's just not really like that. So I'm excited to explore a new place. And, you know, I look at how far I've come, right? And I say, oh my gosh, I sucked back then. But guys, like, I still, like, I hope you guys, like, I make these advice videos, right? So you expect me to be a pro. I'm not. Okay, like, I mess up all the time. I look like an idiot all the time. I look just bad on camera all the time. I just sound bad. Like, I look back every single day and I see things that I would change. And the thing is, I don't necessarily know how to change them at the moment. You have to work on it. So, like, I have so much to work on. And I think that by going to a new station, it'll just give me it will help me improve so much more. Listen, I could stay at ABC22 FOX45 for 10 years and still continue growing and learning. Like, I don't want to sound ignorant there or say like, oh, I've learned all I could learn at this station. That's not it at all. And it's kind of like taking like a risk, because I know I have what I know. I have what I love. I, took the flying leap of faith 2 years ago almost, when I graduated college and moved to a state I had never once visited, and I did not know a soul here. And then I found friends, and I found a life for myself here. I decorated my apartment. Hello, we're in a whole new setup. I thought this would be cool to change things up a bit from my bedroom, which is back there. And I could easily stay. But you know what? Sometimes you just know when you know, and I know that taking the easy route, once again, is not the route for me. A lot of times in life, it's taking the easy route is just not the route to do. Sometimes it is, but sometimes it's not. And so moving to a new city, again, is scary. So you guys know my boyfriend Zach is gonna be, we decided we were gonna stay together, like be in the same city together. But I'm gonna have zero friends. Like, nobody. all over again, which is crazy to think about because it's like, I haven't been here that long. I've been here less than 2 years and I have built such incredible friendships. And you know what? You can't let the fear of striking out keep you from playing the game. That has always been my favorite quote of all time. It is just time for me to leave. I cannot even believe I'm saying that. And I've kind of thought through like the worst scenario. Like, so let's say this whole job thing doesn't work out. This job that I was offered verbally, so they find someone new. That will suck, right? But it won't be the end of the world. Like, nothing is ever the end of the world. And also, I'm just gonna throw it out there, I could get to my dream job that I, oh my gosh, wanted so much and hate it. And you know what? That's life. You make the most of it. So, I mean, I have just every scenario in my head playing out. I don't even know when I'll be moving. I don't know when I'll be starting. It's a very stressful time. I have been pretty stressed out lately, which I don't do well. Like, I do well under stress, kind of, I guess, because the business I work in, it's pretty stressful, like on like breaking news mornings, but I don't do well under like stress in like my personal life. Like, I let it get to me. I can't stop thinking about it. I get very anxious and it's hard. But I hope you guys can continue to just kind of follow my journey with me, both professionally, you know, kind of showing you the stories I do at my new station, wherever the heck it ends up being. And also, I really hope this ends up working out with this station that I agreed to work for, because I already ended up calling all of the news directors back who showed interest in me, and even a flight booked, which I felt terrible about, and telling them I accepted a job. So if things fall through, literally a lot of news directors I've already said no to, that will not be good. And I'm a very loyal person. Like, I was thinking about it. So I get messages every day from news directors. My reel is up online, and they will message me saying, hey, would you like to be the anchor at our station? Those stations will be the smaller ones. If they're offering me an anchor role, I'm not that experienced. Or, hey, we have a reporter opening in, you know, bigger stations that I would consider. The second that I said yes to the station, like, boom, no one is in my sights. Like, even the best station ever could contact me now. Like, I'm just very loyal. Like, if I said yes, I said yes. That's my word. End of story. But we'll just have to see. But also in my personal life, like, we're gonna have some moving vlogs. We have to find an apartment. We have to make friends. Yeah, no, so I hope you guys are excited to kind of just continue following me and all of this. And I don't know, I'm excited. I just wanted to let you guys know and keep you in on the loop. You know, for a lot of you guys, I feel like you know more if you follow me on social media. So if you're not already following me on like Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook, I'll have all three of those links down below. That's how you can stay most up to date with me. I do a lot of Insta stories kind of behind the scenes, and just posts and everything like that. So really, really hope you guys can continue to follow me. I almost feel like, I hope you can understand, like, I feel like I've taken you on this ABC22 FOX45 journey. I hope you understand. And yeah, I'm excited. I'm nervous, scared, terrified, excited though as well. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video and kind of just, I don't know. I hope you understand. And maybe the next time I'm talking to you, I'll be telling you what is going on. So stay tuned. Definitely hit the subscribe button if you haven't already, and I'll talk to you later.